Chris Oliver wins his first game as the head coach in Georgetown. We had a top 25 battle of Eagles in Montgomery, Alabama, and it was a paint bucket game that was under the lights tonight in Jamestown. By the way, the number one team in the country in volleyball is still the number one team in the country, picking up a couple of wins today. Good evening. Thank you for watching us here on Midwest Sports Now. I'm Joey McWilliams here on the Midwest Sports Net YouTube channel. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. We are just about to hit that 1,100 mark, and it could be you tonight. So please subscribe to the channel here as we are live streaming from Studio B here at Emerald Quest headquarters. Well, we have NAIA football tonight because it's the opening night for the NAIA. Lots of games across the country. We have some volleyball to talk about as well. Let's get to the football. I mentioned Georgetown as Chris Oliver wins in his debut there as the head coach. Drew Hartz passed 17 for 24 tonight, 146 yards and 3 touchdowns as the Tigers went on to a 42-13 victory over Kentucky Christian. Tigers now 1-0 on the season, number 15 in the country. Josh Gary with 5 receptions tonight for 80 yards and had a touchdown catch as well from Hart. So Georgetown is 1-0 now. Chris Oliver coming over from Lindsey Wilson, a nice run there. And the Tigers are picking up the win tonight in his debut. How about a top 25 matchup here on August 25th? Wow, we're talking about some early football, week 0, maybe it was -0, I'm not sure. Anyway, Reinhardt and Faulkner tonight in Montgomery. Battle of the Eagles, the number 9 Reinhardt Eagles with a 34-27 victory tonight over the number 24 Faulkner Eagles. Devin Collins on the ground tonight, 23 carries, 93 yards, 3 touchdown runs as well for Collins. 100 errors through the air tonight, 10 for 19, passing for 169 yards, had a passing touchdown as well as Reinhardt picks up the victory there. And then a big game going on in Jamestown. It was the Paint Bucket game, the 75th edition of the Paint Bucket game. First time it'd been played as a nighttime game since the early 60s. And you know what? It was so good, they decided to play it just a little bit longer. It went to overtime tonight. The Jimmies get a touchdown pass from Cade Torgerson to Micah Madian in overtime, 27-24 over Valley City State. What a cool game this was, by the way. The Paint Bucket game is a cool game, but a great atmosphere tonight in Jamestown. Again, playing under the lights for the first time there. The broadcasters from both teams respectively got together and called this game, simulcast the game. How cool is that? What a great evening and a big rivalry game. Well, it goes the way of Jamestown tonight for the first time since 2018. The Jimmies moved to 1-0 on the season. Cade Torgerson, we mentioned him, 20 for 34 through the air, 175 yards and 3 touchdown passes tonight. Avery Thorsgaard for the Vikings led his team very well. He was 28 for 45, 181 yards passing, did not get a touchdown pass. However, did run one in for the touchdown as the Vikings made a valiant comeback in the end. Jamestown with the lead pretty much throughout. Valley City State comes back, and Thorsgaard with a 10-yard touchdown run with 33 seconds left to send this one to overtime. Vikings had to go first in the overtime period, pick up a field goal, and then, of course, the Torgerson pass to Madian for the win for Jamestown, 27-24. Another game going on tonight, still actually going on. Ag Bowl has Dakota State and Dakota Wesleyan, and this one should be just about over in Madison. It was still going on just a little bit earlier, and it has gone final now, 29-19. The Trojans with the win tonight. Tice Ortman with a pretty big night. He had a touchdown on the ground, touchdown through the air early on. First score of the game, Tice Ortman with a touchdown pass from Zach Brooks, 73 yards. As Ortman goes in for the score there, gets a touchdown carry as well. And the Trojans move to 1-0. They win in the Ag Bowl tonight, 29-19. Okay, let's move over to volleyball now as we're here on Midwest Sports Now. Thanks for watching this broadcast here on the Midwest Sports Net YouTube channel. Please subscribe. We talk about small college sports and more throughout the Midwest and beyond. Number 1 team in the country, the Missouri Baptist Spartans, defending national champions. They were 4-0 coming into today. They're now 6-0. Big win early on over number 9 Viterbo. A sweep today in a game that was just past the noon hour. Central Time. Viterbo, led by Lauren Sabaski, had 17 assists and 5 digs. But Sarah Klunder, once again, 10 kills and 6 more blocks as the Spartans get the sweep over number 9 Viterbo. Missouri Baptist, another sweep later in the day. They are 6-0 on the season, went 6-0 in sets today, picking up a win over Lindsey Wilson. Sarah Klunder with 16 kills and 3 more blocks in that game. Did Viterbo fare any better? No, did not. Taking on number 5 Midland in its second contest of the day, the V-Hawks fall in 4 sets, and now Viterbo 3-3 on the season. Midland, the number 5 team in the country, moving now to 5-1 with 2 victories today. This one, the 4-set win over Viterbo. How about Hope Leimbach? In this second game, a 4-set match, 57 assists, 8 digs, and a kill. Talia Flores with 15 kills, 13 digs for the double-double. Brooke Fredrickson, another double-double. She had 15 kills and 10 digs tonight. That was the later game of the 2 for Midland. Earlier in the day, Midland with a sweep over Lindsey Wilson. Talia Flores, 11 kills, 10 digs. And for Lindsey Wilson, Cameron Rich with 14 assists and 9 digs on the day. Providence is the number 10 team in the country. Had a rough start to the season. How are they going to do in the Electric City Festival? Well, in Great Falls, the host team dropped the first match, and now moved to 0-5 on the season. Now, here's part of the reason for that: hit 0-25 on the day as they fall in 3 sets to St. Francis. And St. Francis moving to 4-1 on the year. Alexis Sparks led the way for St. Francis, 30 assists, 9 digs on the afternoon. We talked about Jamestown a little bit earlier today in football. How about the Jimmies on the volleyball court? Moved to 4-1 on the season now. The number 2 team in the country with a 5-set victory over Montana Tech. The Ore Diggers fall now to 3-2 on the season. They're number 13 in the country. Montana Tech led by Maureen Jessup with 19 kills and 13 digs. Big day today, though, as always, it seems like, for Callie Hegerly, nearly the triple-double. She had 10 kills, 22 assists, and 7 digs. Anna Holen with 12 kills, 28 digs on the day, and Aaliyah Zieski with 15 kills for the Jimmies in the win. Again, Jamestown now 4-1 on the season. Now, Providence has another opportunity to pick up its first win of the season. It's a late contest, and that's going on against Haskell right now. And a little bit earlier, Providence did have a 1-0 lead in that. We'll see if we have an update for you really quickly here on the live stream. Also, to let you know, Wayland Baptist taking on Ottawa of Arizona tonight. That is a late game as well. Providence, and we do have a final now. It has gone final, and the Argos pick up their first win of the season. It is a sweep of Haskell in this, and some up-to-the-minute stats here really quickly. Jenna Thorne with 9 kills, hit .278, had 4 digs and 4 blocks as well on the evening for the Argos. She led the way. Taylor DeVries with 22 assists and 7 digs tonight. So Providence now picks up its first win in 6 tries, the number 10 team in the country getting the win tonight over Haskell. And that is our update here on Midwest Sports. Now, lots more volleyball coming up this weekend and a host of football games in the NAIA in this week 0. And then the next week, things really get going. Lots of volleyball. Sioux City will be the capital of the NAIA volleyball world. And, of course, lots more football on Labor Day weekend as well. And then, of course, that also gets things underway for Division II volleyball and football as well. So this is your place for small college sports and more throughout the Midwest and beyond. Thanks for watching this edition of Midwest Sports Now. And, again, please subscribe to the channel. It really does help. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.